Hello. Okay. I've been a little stressed and trying to hide away. Yeah. So today I did not go to my class. Instead, I sat in silence in my room and just breathed and then took a nap for 2 hours. I'm going through some family stuff right now. And since I live with my sister, it means that 2 people in our apartment are going through family stuff right now. And we're dealing with it differently. And so I feel like I've had to take up more of a doing things at the house role because I just feel like they won't get done if I don't do them. So, because I was running late, I was dressed and ready to go to class. And then I was running late and realized I would already be 2 minutes late. I've been 2 minutes late recently for a lot of things. So I'm trying not to do that. So that was the start of me justifying and just not going to class at all. It was once I realized, well, if I leave right now, maybe I'll be 2-3 minutes late. But my laundry hadn't been moved over to the dryer. And I wanted my laundry to be moved over to the dryer because I was going to take food over to someone whose family member passed away. And this was the only really time I could drive to meet them. I'm not sure what I need to do for myself right now. I know there's things I have to do and stuff, and for school. I'm clearing the way of it, but it's a little stressful. Good news. I made my first A on a Spanish test, so I'm proud of myself for that. I made an actual 93, so that's cool. But yeah, I missed a class today. Missed a class yesterday. But I feel like this last one I missed, I actually I was able to use it to work through some stuff, so that was useful instead of just being stressed that I'm missing class. And I'm presenting at that conference now in less than a week. But I'm also working on doing IRB approval, which I've gotten places with that, but it's still confusing a little. It takes so much out of me to do that, I feel like. I'm closer. It's just a lot, and I feel like shutting down. And I also feel like I have to be there for the people I love, and I want to be there for the people I love. It's been a weird past couple of weeks. I was a good bit late to the same class that I missed today 2 or 3 weeks ago, and it was because I was looking at some stuff about my grandfather, and that I just started missing him really bad. So I was getting emotional and started crying. And it took me a minute to like get myself calm and stuff to drive. And I just sat there. I was on time. I was on time that day. But I just sat in the parking lot for like 10 minutes. I did not want to go into class. But then I finally went and I was late. I was thinking about turning home so bad, but I didn't. About a week after that, last week, I guess, or a week and a half ago, my father calls my sister and I, and he may have cancer. Yeah, he may have cancer. And so my sister stayed home from work the other day. And I've just been like, I've been putting off doing the stuff that sometimes like I need to be doing. I just want to talk to everyone right now. And I'm also like, I don't know, I feel like not knowing how my sister is taking it, and now I know a little bit better how she's taking it, which is not the best. Like I've been doing more to try to make it better for her and me, but it's possible that I am doing too much overextending myself, because if I'm doing this but I'm not doing like everything I need to do for me, then it gets can get out of balance. It's really just like two things that are needing to get done right now. It's my research for the conference. There's three, but one of them, prioritize-wise, I don't need it. That one's less urgent, which is doing a book review. I read the book now, but it's just like, oof. IRB approval and, okay, IRB, we're not flipping off the camera. IRB approval, presentation. It's so dreadful, but I think I can do it tonight. I would feel so much that would be me, that's just like the release of tension in my body from finishing it. That's what I can do. Write a sentence, then get up. That's actually feels like what I need to do right now. I was talking to my grandma the other day, and we got on the topic of politics and stuff. And so I was improv dancing while she was talking to me. And the cats are here on cue. Meow, meow. Oh, this feels so nice. And I haven't really gone to the gym this week either. Ooh. I think maybe I went once. I think I went possibly once. This week has been like... This week has been a blur. Like ever since Halloween, it's just been a mega blur. Because I went down to visit my family on Halloween. I wasn't going to, but after hearing the news, I went down to visit my family. And then that's when I started getting behind on assignments, because I left before I finished them because I could tell it was really important to my dad to have me there. And then, like, I barely got to talk to him. But it was still probably important to him. But whatever, so. It's just, so I'm going to this conference, right, with my family. They're paying for, like, the hotel stuff. And we're making a family trip out of it. And now my sister got off work too, so she's coming. And I'm just thinking some about how we got a place where it's close enough for me to walk to the conference. And how whenever we picked this place out, my dad was like, I can walk you there every morning. And just with, like, not knowing about what exactly is happening within his body right now. And we won't get to know until like New Year's, past that, mid-January, or like the first week of January. It's just, this might be one of my last times to get those core memories with him. So I know I can push through and get this stuff figured out, even though I only have 5 days now to prepare for the conference to the best of my abilities. I can be encouraged to know that for at least 2 or 3 days, I can rehearse with him for it. I'll always have this marked as a memory for every step that I make in public speaking. It's just, there's so much that I want to do. And I would love for him to be able to see me do those things. So it's a matter of, like, part of me's like, well, when we find out the news, like, what will this do to me? Will I step up? Will I step up to be the person that can get, it's like, it's your family, man. They need me and I need them. And if my dad's not there, there's 2 women that I need to take care of. 3, including my sister. I feel I'd be trying to get closer to him the rest of my life. He's been so supportive of me. I really appreciate that. Of course, anytime I mention, like, studying something more technical or whatnot, he's extra supportive of that. But once I started having something to kind of show, he was so supportive of my music. And one song I wrote even brought him to tears. And that's how you know you should keep going. Like, he was probably one of the first people I shared any of my music to, because I didn't record anything for a while. It's just, I feel like it was like I was re-grieving my grandfather a couple weeks ago and thinking about him so much and connecting to him. And then to find this out about his son. I know they would be together again. So that's peaceful. I know my dad doesn't fear death, so that's peaceful. And I know that he only worries about making sure that his girls are set up. That's it. And he doesn't want my mama to have the burden, in his words, of taking care of his mother. Like asking someone to take care of a mother that's not their own mother. I mean, that's love. But he's of that too, and he's like, who's gonna take care of mom? Like, for her lack of technology awareness and stuff. And so me moving back home puts them more at peace. And I was gonna already move back home. We'll just be seeing how long I do live there. I need to make some tea and work on my presentation. Also, I have a hand timer. Look, I took this for my job. Maybe I accidentally acquired it. Like, left it in my pocket one day while I was at work. And then I just never brought it back. So I can set a timer, work on my presentation for 45 minutes, and then work on the IRB approval forms. And maybe study a little bit of Spanish because I would love to pull an A in that class. And yeah, drink lots of water, maybe cry some more, who knows. XOXO, it's Audrey Rose, trying to get back up on her toes.